Now, before we go into your questions, I'd like to remind you that you can continue texting in your questions. You can also reach us on Gmail, Facebook, and Multiply. Our number, email, and Multiply addresses are flashed on your screens. Our first question is about overstaying in the U.S. This viewer asks, I overstayed by 4 months in 2008. My U.S. visa will expire in 2011. Can I still go back before my visa expires? Now, once you overstay, your visa is automatically revoked. You can try going back or reapplying for a new visa, but you may encounter problems. Now, this next question is about maintaining immigrant status. I'm an immigrant and living in the Philippines. I go to the U.S. every 6 months. How long can I stay in the Philippines without losing my status? Now, you should be in the U.S. more often than you are outside of the U.S. if you don't want to lose your status. If you're planning to be out of the U.S. for more than a year, then you must apply for a re-entry permit. Now, moving on to our third question. I'm a green card holder and my card will expire in 2011. I've been overstaying outside the U.S. for more than 5 years. Can I apply for a returning resident status at the U.S. Embassy, or should I surrender my green card and opt to be granted a U.S. tourist visa? What is the procedure for either option? Well, to apply for a returning resident visa, you must show ties to the U.S., such as properties, investments, paying taxes, etc., and a valid reason for being out of the U.S. For that long a period, such as medical reasons maybe. Now, if you want to surrender your green card, then you just have to fill out a one-page form at the embassy, and you'll be interviewed by a consular officer. Now, if you want to apply for a tourist visa, you must show ties not to the U.S. but to the Philippines, and a personal interview is required. I hope that answered all your questions. Now, and for our final question, I am a 74-year-old widow and a U.S. resident since November 2000. My permit to re-enter the U.S. will expire in August, while my green card will expire in October 2011. My last visit to the U.S. was in December 2007. I'm now undergoing therapy after undergoing total knee replacement. Will I be able to renew my green card through the U.S. Embassy in Manila? You know, there's no other way but to renew your green card in the U.S. You gotta apply over there. Now, President Aquino made history by being the first bachelor president of the Philippines. But aside from his sisters, Mr. Aquino is certain to bring at least one more woman with him to Malacanang. Jing Castañeda tells us about Yoli, who's been with the president for years.
Ang aking mga kasambahay na nag-asikaso ng lahat ng aking mga personal na mga pangangailangan.
In his inaugural speech, the 50-year-old President Noynoy Aquino, a bachelor, did not forget to thank his family and friends, and specifically his household staff, for taking care of his needs. One of them is Yoli Yebes. She has been working for the Aquino family in Times Street for 16 years. Yoli recalls she began serving as a household help for the Aquinos at the end of President Cory's term. Yoli says she prepares the food and clothes of now President Aquino, cleans his room, and packs his things each time he travels.
Pati mga shampoo niya, sabon, lahat nasa isang maleta na yon. Kompleto na yun, ma'am. Yung pambahay, tsinelas, mga medyas, lahat na, pati yung mga medicine niya.
Hindi na niya i-inspeksyonin?
Hindi na po.
When Aquino was proclaimed winner of the presidential race, Yoli had more work, since the Times Street home of the Aquinos became Noynoy's headquarters. But she says nothing has changed, and President Noynoy remains the kind and simple man she's been serving all these years.
Saan siya pinaka-delikado kumbaga? Pagkain?
Hindi naman, simple lang naman siya. Pag nagpaluto siya, talaga isang putahe lang. Meron.
Sa damit?
Sa damit. T-shirt lang talaga siya rito sa bahay. Tapos yung mga pang-ordinary niya na polo shirt, yun lang naman ang madalas niyang sinusuot eh.
Sa ugali?
Pagpagod siya, yun. Medyo pero...
Mainis?
Hindi, naiintindihan ko naman yun eh. Kasi siyempre lagi siyang umaalis na, lalo na nung kampanya. Pag galit siya, yun parang lang siya sa akin, tahimik lang siya na alam ko na yun pag siya. Galit, tahimik lang siya.
Hindi siya nga naniligaw?
Opo, hindi po.
Hindi siya nagmumura.
Hindi ho.
Anak niya?
Okay lang po.
Palagay ba ninyo mag-aasawa pa siya?
It remains unknown when the new president will leave his Times Street home to stay near Malacanang. But for sure, Yoli is prepared to serve him anytime, anywhere. Jing Castañeda, abs-cbn News.
That was Crossing Borders this week. I'm Attorney Mike Templo. I'll see you again next Saturday. Thanks for watching.